let's start with the Neoverb by Izotope here in this vocal performance. So this is a smart reverb, and it has a reverb assistant, which is very powerful, where you choose the type of reverb you want, the style, whether it be realistic to dramatic, the size of the reverb, and the tone, clean, dark, bright, and airy. So I'm not gonna go through every preset and every sound here because it would take me a lot. But let's choose some presets here. And also this plugin includes 3 plugins that you can combine within this shape here, right? Blue is reflections, plate is here pink, and whole reverb in orange. And you can combine this in a pretty cool way here. Also it includes EQ to cut some lows, highs, stuff like that. And of course the reverb assistant, which is pretty cool. And so let's check out some presets.
Maybe I should try a little more. Maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. Maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. Maybe I should try a little more. Maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. Maybe I should try a little more. Maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise.
Right, pretty cool, smart reverb by Izotope. Let's go with the next plugin in this list, which is the mastering tool by Izotope as well. It's the where do I have it here? In the master. It's the Ozone 10 elements, all right? So in the Ozone 10 elements, you're gonna get this module, right, where you don't have a lot of control over EQ and also limiting and stereo width. You just have single controls like the maximizer to increase the loudness, and also impact, which is like micro dynamics, and stereo imaging with this. But the powerful thing about this is the mastering assistant, of course, and it will analyze your audio. It will choose a genre like country, EDM, folk, all the way to rock, right? And you have a bit of EQ curve here for more like brighter signal and darker. And here the stabilizer, it's a bit of dynamic EQ, all right? And finally, it will optimize the master for streaming or DJ player. It's like for CDs and stuff like that, I think. But for streaming, it's usually leaves the peak at -1. And so I already have this song mastered with the assistant. And let's check it out, a before and after, and make some adjustments here. By the way, I'll lower a bit the volume in your headphones or monitors because it will increase a bit the loudness of this track.
Maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. Baby, there's a lot, so let it go. Just let it go.
Right?
Maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. Baby, there's a lot, so let it go.
You can turn off the modules like with this icon.
Maybe I,
turning off the limiter,
maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise.
stereo imager will spread a bit the signal to the sides.
Maybe I should try a little more.
It sounds unnatural if you overdo it, so so be careful with this.
Maybe I should try a little more.
And you can see here the peaks being clipped by the limiter, right? The final in the chain. So it's pretty powerful, and like it for quick mastering, it works great. And so that's the Ozone elements. I have the advanced version, but the elements will include only this module. All right. So let's move on with the next plugin in this list, which is the Brainworks Console N. All right, I'm gonna use it in this drums. So this console, what it does is that you can switch channels here, and the cool thing is that every channel can have different characteristics in tone and harmonics and saturation, right? Like in a real analog console where every channel had its personality. Here you can do that with this analog. If you click analog, you're gonna have more of that analog character, and if you randomize here, you can change, like for instance, channel 2 or randomize every channel, right? You're gonna switch here from like console, like channel 16, 17, all right, and you're gonna have random channels here, and every channel will have different characteristics, like I said. So also another thing to add harmonics is the THD, harmonic distortion, this knob that you have here. But this console or channel strip has EQ filters here, high pass and low pass, right? And also includes here at the far left has the gate, all of these controls. All of these are for the compressor limiter, which is a limiter compressor here if you turn it on. And you have here gain for the limiter compressor, threshold. You have 2 releases as well. And also you have an EQ section, right, with high frequencies, mid highs, also low mids, and the lows. All right. And input and output, you can also flip the phase. You have a master control for the output, and you have some meters here to measure gain reduction of the compressor and stuff like that. So also one cool thing here in the filters is that you have this X3 or divided by 3, where the frequency that you select here, for instance, if you select 300 and you put this times 3, this filter might go up to 900 hertz. All right, and the same here, but it's divided by 3. So if you put like 9 here and you click divided by 3, you're gonna go down to 3K. Okay, so let's do some adjustments here and on these drums, just to show you some examples. Okay, I selected the low cut, high cut. Let's apply some compression here. Okay, fast release. You don't have attack on this channel strip. You have a mix also. to blend unprocessed and processed signal. Okay, I'm not gonna check out the gate for the purpose of this video, but let's turn it on here. Okay, let's add some highs here at around 6K. You can select a high shelf. Or you can use a normal bell curve with a high Q. Okay, some lows here. Around 90 Hertz. Low shelf. Okay, let's cut some low mids. Let's add some harmonics. Alright, just to give you an example, but you have also presets, of course, for this cool channel strip. Alright, and let's move on with the last effects or effect of this list. I'm gonna check it out also in this vocal track. It's the Replika XT delay plugin by Native Instruments. Cool delay that includes many type of sounds like digital reverb, also analog reverb, and here you select like the type of mode, right? Modern, analog, tape, vintage, digital, and diffusion. Pretty cool styles of reverb. You have saturation, depth, rate, low cut and high cut, single delay or dual delay. And you have here the repetitions. It reminds me of the FabFilter delay plugin. And you can synchronize, of course, the delay to your project, the mix, the time of the delay. You can select straight, dotted, triplets, or milliseconds, and the feedback. It can be standard and ping pong. All right, so let's choose some presets here. And this is vocals.
Maybe.
All right, let's mute the drums here.
You'll not believe in my new disguise.
Okay, let's change here.
Maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. And baby, there's a lot, so let it go.
Right.
And maybe I should try a little more. You'll not believe in my new disguise. And baby, there's a lot.
Right, and many different sounds. Finally, let's check out the instrument that I have available here. You get another one that is pretty cool. I heard some audio examples, but I managed to get this one only, which is the Duets, right? It includes pretty cool pads, soundscapes, percussion sounds, also plugs, basses, synths, keyboards, right? So let's check out some audio examples. And you have plenty of categories as well to choose. Right, it includes some effects here internally: saturation, phase, reverb, delay, cutoff and this randomizer as well to, of course, randomize the parameters and values. Beautiful sounds, as usual with native instruments. This huge deal from Izotope, the Music Essentials bundle that currently has like a 95% off for 6 plugins, are available in this bundle for only $49.